Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna make a little video here, show you guys how to do the civilian jobs on the server and how to kind of navigate through some of the key bindings that we have here and things that we got going on, so the menus and stuff. So first things first is VRP is ran by essentially the phone. So if you use the phone in game and you hit the plus or the equal key next to the backspace, it's gonna pull up your phone like this. And if you use the arrow keys on the keyboard, you can navigate up and down through the menu like this. You can also use your D-pad on the controller, which I'm doing now, and you can do it that way too. So it's up to you however you want to do this. Looking at this first, if you go to your identity, this is going to tell you your name. So obviously got my first name here, my last name, my age, and this registration number right here. This is a big key to registering your vehicles, which the VRP will do automatically when you purchase a vehicle from a garage. It'll set your license plate number to this registration number, and this, like I said, this registration number is tied back to your character at all times. You also have a working phone number that you can text back and forth in game with people, and then you have an address that's set. If you I have it set to the storefront apartment, which is going to be the Ace Liquor Store in Sandy Shores, and you guys will find out soon why I have it set to that. That's how you're going to be able to do the drug jobs. So right now, like I said, we're going through, and if you look at the top of the screen to the right, you're going to see my money, and then underneath you're going to see unemployed. So every civ's going to start off the server here when they enter the city for the first time. If you look on the map, you're going to see an orange briefcase, and on the map it's going to be located on Alta Street. Okay, so you're going to see a little orange briefcase like this on Alta Street. That's the job center, and I believe on the side, if we navigate through the key binding, or through the key, the icons here, we'll be able to find the briefcase possibly here for jobs. Let's see it. No, of course not. Alright, so anyways, just know that the orange briefcase in the center on Alta Street, right there in the center of this building, is going to be the job center. Alright, so this is the location here. And as soon as you enter this first green blip that you see right here, when you enter it right here, it's going to prompt you to do an identity. I already have my identity created, so I'm not going to do that. But if you were going to make your identity, you would want to press right arrow on your keyboard or the right on the D-pad, and it'll prompt you to start a new identity. This icon right here to the left is a Chamber of Commerce, is a business directory. This is how you're going to launder your dirty money. So when you do robberies on the server and you're going to get dirty money from things, from jobs, from doing robberies and stuff, you're going to want to have a legal business. And this is how you buy that. This is a directory for all the businesses that are in town, and then this is how you open your business right here. And you're going to want to create a business. So let's check out the directory, and we can see we have 65 Roses Towing, Big Boys Mac, I don't know what the hell that is, Bob's All-in-One, C&J Constructions, MC Donks, Moe's Car Place, No Limit Towing, Tow and Tow, Workshop. So those are all the actual businesses that are in the directory. And then, as you can see on the side here, like No Limit Towing, the owner is Rich Sobo, and his capital, and then his registration, his phone number. So if you ever need to get a hold of any of these owners, you can come right here and get their phone numbers from this, and then you'll be able to call them in game and talk to them about whatever it is that you want to talk about their business. Alright, so then over here is going to be another blip. Let's see what this one's for. Oh, this is where you get your driver's license. Now, we have a CAD, so we don't, we're not going to ask people to buy your driver's license here, but I believe this is an area to buy IDs, because you have a mission or possibly a job where you do forging IDs. I don't know if that's on here, if that's available still, but this purchasing a driver's license is not necessary. I mean, on some servers they might use it to actually see if you have a real license. That might be the determining factor right there, but on our server we use CAD system, So if you're going to have a valid driver's license, it's going to be looked up through the CAD. So make sure you get registered on the CAD through the Discord, all right? Right here is going to be the actual job selector. So we're going to have a bunch of jobs to do. Try to get through them all. Try to talk a little bit about them all and guide you on how to operate and navigate through the job. So you have bank driver, delivery, fisher. Fisher is like fishing, go fishing and shit. Mechanic, medical transport. It's going to be different from a drug dealer because this is tied to the hospital. So it's an actual legal job where you transport legalized marijuana. Then you have Uber, unemployment, and UPS. Mechanic job gives you the ability to have repair kits and you can fix vehicles on the side of the road. So if you get a call to come out and repair somebody's vehicle, or if you're playing a mechanic, you can stay at one location, then people can come to you and get their car fixed. The cool thing about mechanic job is it's also tied into the phone, or you get phone calls for people who need repairs or towed. So if you want to dual, be a mechanic and a tow driver at the same time, that's kind of what that job is for. So that you can get calls to go tow people around, or tow them around, fix their cars and whatnot. So we could actually, if you want, I can kind of show you how that works now, I guess. So I'll take the mechanic job. So I pressed right on the D-pad, by the way, to do that, or right on the arrow on the keyboard to actually select that job. So I just hovered over it and selected it. So now I'm gonna head out here to out here now. So a mechanic obviously needs to have a tow truck, right? So if you're just doing a mechanic at a place or a business and you don't need to actually have a tow truck, then you don't need to worry about this. But if you need a tow truck, I would recommend using the Discord or going through the chat and linking up with an admin in the server, and they'll be able to help you get a tow truck for this job, like a legit real tow truck, a nice one. All right, so I would suggest doing that. That way you don't have to drive around a flatbed. But although if you do find a flatbed rolling around and you take it, it will do the same job. So that flatbed in game will do the same thing as the custom tow trucks that we have in game. And the person who owns the tow company on the server is the co-owner of the server, or the other owner of the server is Rich Sobo. So you can talk to him too if you need any help getting a tow truck or whatnot. With that being said, let's look on the map. If you look down right here where these orange wrenches and screwdriver down at the sheriff's office, that's where you're going to buy your repair kits for this job. So you're going to need to have repair kits for this job to be able to repair people's vehicles, and that's the only place in the whole map that you can buy that, is right there. So you're going to have to go down there, and you're going to want to purchase a few things down there. So to make our life simpler and easier, I'm just going to go ahead and oh, speaking of that, I forgot to add this. Look up in the top right now. Do you see that? I got a job to repair satellite dishes. Repair satellite dishes, you get a reward. I forgot about this aspect of the job. This is like a dual purpose job. You have an aspect where you can do towing and repair cars. Then the other aspect of this job is you can actually legit go out and repair satellite dishes and wind turbines at the wind farm using repair kits. And if you repair 3 of the satellite dishes, it'll give you that reward of $1,000. So what you can do is head over there, we're going to teleport because I'm going to make it faster and easier for us. So now we're here at the center here where we're going to get our repair kits. So I'm going to run over here and make sure you have cash. If you don't, the bottom one's your bank card. That's in the bank. If you don't have cash, you won't be able to buy anything. So right here, this is where you can get the garage. This is where you can rent the truck. See, it costs no money to rent a utility truck or a tow truck. So we can pull like the tow truck out right now. And then once you rent it, it's not going to pop out automatically. You're going to have to go to owned, press right on the D-pad or right arrow, and now select it, press right on the D-pad, right arrow, or enter on your keyboard, and there it is. And the tow truck will spawn, and you'll have to start up the truck just like this, and you can move the truck out. and this will tow. Now this is not the tow truck that is most ideal to use for this job. You can use this one if you want. With that being said, like I said, I would recommend contacting an owner to make sure that you get a cool tow truck, so that you're not not an owner, I should say, the owner of the company, the tow business, or an admin on the server. So right here, so if you want to put the vehicle away, you exit the vehicle with the vehicle near the blip like this, and you hit store. Just like that, the vehicle will be stored. And you can get out the, I'll show you guys what the utility truck looks like, just so the people who want to know. So if you want to go do the wind turbine jobs or repair the satellites, you can pull this truck out right here, and this truck can be used for that. So it's up to you. And right now we're just going to store it because we don't need it anymore. If you walk over to this other blip right here that's in front of this little trailer thing, I don't know what this is. This is where you're going to find the ability to buy a repair kit. So right here, I'm going to buy one repair kit. So now I have the repair kit. And my job is a mechanic, right? So let's just do this. Let's say, oh, hey, let me borrow your vehicle, please. Let me take your car. You're not going to let me, are you? Okay, not going to let me take the car. I don't know why. So let's get this car right here. All right, we're going to steal this car so I can show you guys how this works. So say that you're driving, you're like, oh no, I'm wrecked, right? Oh, you black out. Okay, so you wrecked your car, right? And it's pretty bad. Let's see here. It's not bad enough. Like, let's actually make this thing disabled. I don't know if we have the ability to do that, to disable this thing. But this car is about to be disabled, possibly. So let's see here. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to black out nonstop. I'm just trying to make this car wreck to where it's not drivable, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about with the repair and the mechanics. See how it's backfiring the car is a lot and stuff. I'm missing everything to hit because I'm just trying to make this thing break. Oh, please. Reverse into that. Alright, man. As you guys can tell, this car is pretty jacked up, right? So, if you're a mechanic, if you're not a mechanic, you can't do this. But if you want to repair this vehicle, you would have to drive it to one of these white wrenches right here, anywhere on the map, any one of these white wrenches. You could drive it over those areas and then just type in the chat /repair, just like that. And when you do it, when you hit enter, it says I must be in a vehicle to repair it. But if you're sitting in the car when you do that, it can repair the car enough. It will not repair it all the way pristine, but it'll repair it enough. Oh, if you're on a, sorry, let me say this again. If you're on the white screwdriver when you want to repair the vehicle, you can repair it there fully. But if you're not in a vehicle fully, you can just hit /repair in the car and it'll semi-repair the car. I don't want to show you that yet because I want to repair the car right now with the mechanics, with the tool repair kit. So I hit plus to bring up my phone and I go to my inventory. And then I go right here to repair kit and use to repair vehicles. If I hit this, and see right now it's going to prompt me to give it to a nearest player or to trash it. Now if I want to use the repair kit on this vehicle, let's see here. I don't think it's going to let me repair it yet because it's not fully damaged. I really don't know how those repair kits work 100%, so let me try again. Let me see if that's the case. And again, maybe you have to be sitting in the car. So let me try that. Maybe sitting in the car will help me repair the car. Oh, there it is right there. So you got to make sure that in your inventory that you actually have a repair kit, and once you have a repair kit there, then you go through your phone and it gives you the option right here, repair vehicle. Boom. It's going to pull out this little animation where you're doing welding. So you're going to weld essentially, and you're going to repair the car. Alright, and as you can see, the car has been fully repaired. And if you go to the inventory, we do not have a medical kit anymore. Sorry, a repair kit. The medical kits are there for helping revive people. Alright, so with that being said, we can go back and go get some more repair kits if you want. Let me show you how to do that. And then we'll head out to the satellite dishes and I'll show you guys how to repair those real fast. That way, if anybody takes that job, they'll know what to do. So right here, you're going to park the car because it's not ours. Go over here, and you could pick up that truck if you want, or you can get your own truck, however you want to do this. Repair kit, give me 3, because we're going to have to repair 3 satellites to get the reward. So, alright guys, I want to show you another aspect of the mechanic job, which is towing. So if you're going to be a tow driver on the server, you just need to have a tow truck. Any flatbed or will work just like this. You're going to have to first be inside the tow truck for it to recognize that you're going to tow. So you back the truck up to any vehicle that you want to tow. Hop out of the tow truck. Walk back over to the vehicle. I usually do it by the driver door of the vehicle I want to tow. I do /tow in the chat, hit enter, and there it is. That simple. Tow has been loaded on. If you want to unload this tow truck, you do the same thing. You'd step over here in the chat, you would type tow, and it unloads the tow truck just like that, or unloads the truck off the tow truck just like that. So that's pretty much it for the towing aspect of this. So it's not that difficult. Another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick is that now you don't have to be in a tow truck to do. You don't have to be a mechanic to do this. But if you get into any kind of vehicle accident, see that right there? And it makes it to where your vehicle cannot like drive anymore. You can just do /repair in the chat, and that will semi-repair your car to get you to be able to get over to a mechanic. So what you do is this, repair, and it says that you check the oil plugs and it's still there, so you check to make sure that it was repaired. And to demonstrate this, let's see here, there's wrenches right there, so we'll go back over to the wrenches all the way to repair the vehicle to show you how that works. But that's not, you don't have to be a mechanic to do this though. You can just really do anything. Let me do something real quick. Alright, we're gonna head over there to those wrenches and just show you how you can repair this real fast. You see my car is heavily smoking, and as long as you pull, and be honest with you, you can be anywhere in this area. You can be right here if you want. You do not have to park directly in front of those doors over there. You just have to be in the area when you do this. And see, it says the mechanic has repaired your car and it's back to normal, complete pristine condition. Alright, so that's how that script works. Now I need to go off and do a little bit of satellite repairs. So now it's telling me that it wants me to repair the satellites, and as you can tell, it is giving me a location to head to, which is at the satellites. So I'm going to go back over there to the satellites and see what's up with it. Alright, I'm going to double check my inventory to make sure that I have repair kits right there. I do. So, oh, here we go, right here. Didn't even notice that before. Look at this. See? This is our very first repair right here. So you locate the yellow blips out here near the satellite dishes, and you basically stand in them when you have the repair kit, and it'll prompt the job. If not, you just hit enter or right on the D-pad, and it'll tell you. See, now it says I repaired one of the 3 satellite dishes. So now I have to go around and I have to figure out where the other one is. See, and you'll have to, like, you know, RP and inspect. There it is right there. You see it? So you'll have to RP and inspect, you know, all these little generator spots all over and see, make sure that you know, that you're finding where they are. You might have to climb on these things a little bit and start working like that. See? But as soon as you stand in that white area, it automatically starts repairing for you if you have a repair kit. So this is the mechanic job. It's pretty fun. Like I said, it's a dual aspect job. You can do repairs on satellite dishes and wind turbines, or you can actually be a mechanic with this job, or even just sit at a shop somewhere and repair cars all day if you want. And since we have one more to do, I'm assuming maybe it's up at the top of this. So I'm assuming that we did the floor generator, we did the generator on the second level, and now I'm assuming the generator on the third level has to be addressed. Nope, that's not it. Now that we have a clear vantage point up here, I'm trying to look around to see where I see that other yellow blip, because there's going to be another yellow blip in this area for us to repair. I'm just not seeing it. So let's go look around here, see if we can find this. So that's all you'll do is you'll you know, walk around this area pretending like you're, you know, working on this stuff and looking around for the blips that you're supposed to actually be standing in to get that money. So let's see here. Might be over here. I was over here earlier and I couldn't find anything, so I'm just trying to do this real fast. I'm not looking very hard. I'm not taking my time like I should. But when you, oh, is that it? Nope. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's up on the top up here. So like I said, you'll have to just look around at the satellite dishes and stuff and see. This is our final repair right here for this $1,000. So let's see what happens when we do it. Keep an eye. I have 3,862, and let's see what happens when I make this last repair, where the money goes. See if it goes in the bank or if it goes in the cash. Nope, it goes in the cash. There it is, and you received your $1,000 and the mission went away. So now this would be a chance for me to have to go get new repair kits and get my second job of what I would be doing, you know? Alright, so that completes the mechanic job. And that's pretty much it for that. That's as simple as that job is. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys see you on the next one when I explain the next job later.